toy pokes an eye out.
Well, that was not what I expected, but hey, sign me up. What's up? I'm Jace Diehl, the biggest Toy Story connoisseur on the WWW, and that character you just saw is Forky, a spork turned craft project. He's not a toy at all, and he'd rather skip this big adventure completely if only they'd let him. Wait, what? That was taken directly from a Pixar press release about Toy Story 4. Let me read it one more time with a slight alteration.
Forky, a spork turned craft project. He's not a toy at all, and he'd rather skip this big adventure completely if only they'd let him.
Sounds a lot more ominous like that, right? Well, maybe in the context of the movie, it'll play out like that. Or maybe not. Hear me out. So Forky is questioning whether or not he's not really questioning. Forky says he's not a toy, definitively.
I'm not a toy!
So the question is Forky going to... Sorry, I'm going to be saying the word Forky in a serious manner throughout the video, so get ready for that. Alright, so the question that I'm sure is on everyone's mind is Forky going to come to the same realization that Buzz did in the first Toy Story, where first he thought he was a real space ranger?
T-O-Y. Toy.
Excuse me, I think the word you're searching for is Space Ranger.
And then he realized he's a toy.
Get your Buzz Lightyear action figure and save the galaxy near you!
Definitely not this time. This time, this character is literally not a toy. He's a sentient spork. It even says so in the bio. This isn't speculation at all. It says he's not a toy at all. End quote. Okay, now that we've confirmed that Forky is an anthropomorphic spork and not a toy, let's further examine Buzz Lightyear and his role in the first Toy Story. So, like I said, he thought for sure he was a real space ranger, but at the same time, whenever Andy entered the room, he fell on the ground and acted like a toy just like the rest of them.
Toy.
So that shows that every toy has inherent laws in them, like falling on the ground in front of humans, that they have to follow whether or not they know they are a toy. So now that Bonnie created Forky, and now that he's alive, do the same toy rules apply to Forky as they do to Buzz and Woody?
No! Yes! Maybe!
Like, is he gonna fall on the ground like a toy, or is he going to just continue freaking out like he did in the trailer in front of Bonnie? So this is how I see it playing out. Forky enters Bonnie's room, let's say. Well, let's say he's in there, and then all the toys come out, they give him a nice, warm Bonnie's room welcome. He's freaking out!
I don't belong here!
He's yelling his head off, he's like, how am I alive? What am I doing? I'm supposed to be a utensil. I'm talking. You're a toy. And so they try to calm him down. They can't do it. Bonnie starts coming upstairs and all the toys are like, oh, get back to your positions, everybody. And he's like, what positions? What are you talking about? Bonnie walks in the room. Everything's normal. Toys are in their place, wherever she left them last. But there's a walking, talking spork in the middle of a room. She starts screaming. He starts screaming even more.
Loud noises!
Bonnie's mom probably comes upstairs and is like, what's going on? And Bonnie's like, there's a spork! And then the spork's like, there's a human! And then the mom's like, and then the spork goes, I was just talking, you created me and I was talking to the toys. And then they go, wait, you were talking to the toys? Yeah, I was talking to the toys, like Buzz and Woody. Wait, what are you talking about?
What?
And then they go over to the toy chest, open up the toy chest. The toys are internally freaking out. They're like, are you telling them? You told them that we're alive? You're not supposed to, this is not allowed here.
You broke the rules!
So they open up the toy chest, and they're like, go ahead, talk to us. All right, so this, well, let's back up for a second. Let's go to the second part of the quote. So the second part of the quote says, he'd rather skip this big adventure completely if only they'd let him. So I'm assuming there's a big adventure they're going to go on. I think it's an RV trip. And he wants out of it. Woody knows, this spork's a little unstable. So if he doesn't tag along, if he doesn't act like the rest of the toys, Bonnie will find out that he can talk, that he can walk, leading to their discovery. So they're going to do anything in their power to silence him, to get him away from Bonnie, to make him act like part of the pack. Okay, one more thing on this. Besides the teaser trailer, Pixar also released a teaser poster, which is very minimalist. It just has Woody on it and the release date in front of a very plain background. But the thing about Woody in the poster is that he's looking up. He's looking up at, I don't know, let's say a human, a person, which may or may not confirm contact between man and toy? I don't know. If this does happen, this crazy storyline I made up about Bonnie finally meeting her toys, I could see it as the launch of a second trilogy, leading all the way to Toy Story 6. Because people have been saying, and rightfully so, that Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending. Why would Pixar continue it? Well, maybe they're going to continue it because they're going to fundamentally change the franchise. How would society react if what they thought were inanimate objects are actually living beings that have a society of their own? Could this be explored in Toy Story 5 and 6, or am I just crazy and have too much time on my hands? Well, all your questions will be answered on June 16, 2019 when Toy Story 4 finally hits theaters. Be sure to share this with other Toy Story fans who need more info on the sequel. I'm Jace Diehl. The end.
Howdy, 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 folks. It's good to be back.
Greetings.
Wait. Stop the film. Is he in this too?
Excuse me, pull-string boy. What would Toy Story be without Buzz Lightyear?
A good movie.